That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedri. And it's Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Spread neatly. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Vitinha. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Vitinha!
The attendance for this match,
and he has kept it out somehow.
Vitinha is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Oh, good ball. Backward it goes. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Saka. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11. Messi.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neymar.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There's the shot! He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Coming on the field is
that has certainly made things interesting.
Giuseppe surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Nuno Mendes. David Villa.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be
Vitinha.
added time.
He can run onto that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, David Villa. Coming on to replace him is...
Now it's Cristiano
number
Ronaldo.
21.
That is good alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds shapes to shoots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Vitinha. Vitinha. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider plays it short. Vitinha. Pedri! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got a side of goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Here's Vitinha. Over to the left. Neymar. He has found the way through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
In he goes again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serginho. Out of play for a throw. Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, played through for the wide man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foden. David Villa. And he's David Villa! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Schneider, given the lift of his goal, gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Pedri. Caicedo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Schneider. Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcola. He's got away. Got a shot away. Oh, that's a waste.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Pedri. Marquinhos. Driving on and making good progress. And Dixon. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Neymar. Pedri. Caicedo. Pedri. Oh, great ball! And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's another good win of the ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Number 20.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but David Villa! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's not going to reach. He's having a go. Oh, impressive strike. That pass isn't the best. This might spell danger.
5 minutes added time.
And he's straight offside. Dixon. And it's Marquinhos. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's let fly! It's in!
Goal! Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
That's that, the end. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Really is quite a sight to behold this. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that is one way to stop him. He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That'll be a throw-in. Valverde. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again. And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Schneider with the short one. Now it's Schneider. Dixon, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neymar has it out wide and in space.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
David Villa. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Nuno Mendes. And the pass is intercepted. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcola played towards the other side. That has been cut short. David Villa. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcola.
Such good technique.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played back in. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
gone for goal. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nuno Mendes.
Are certainly...
And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
David Villa! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
David Villa got a shot away! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see. Oh, great feat, that.
David Villa. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to
The
it.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Schneider. Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and
the volley. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7, Vitinha. Coming on to replace him is number 42, Musiala. Substitution in progress.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
David Villa. David Villa! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Chance to finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10.
All
Schneider.
hands on deck for this
Coming
one.
on the field is number 8, Zico.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. He has found a way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pedri. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And another fantastic
Thoughts on what
win
we've
for the
just
boys
seen?
today.
That is a
Thank you
superb
very
win.
much
This
for
is
your
one of those
support.
games where the result justifies
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The most accurate pass. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
It's run loose here. Valverde. Decent progress down the left. And they've got a throw. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha. Decent hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Sneijder brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Mohamed Salah!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a goal kick.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vitinha. And it's Sneijder. Kane.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's Salah! And that has been clubbed away. Vitinha. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. Messi goes in for the header! It's fallen loose again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Sneijder with the short one. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Ah, he's given it away! And that's put paid to a promising move. There's the hit! He's scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rivalry. Ter Stegen will lay claim to that. Dixon. Pedri. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Schneider. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Played out to the left flank. Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Looking for the run, and it's Messi.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ter Stegen can claim that. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's away! Musiala! Really well taken goal. And that is goal number 20.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Neymar.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a look and plays it forward.
Added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And it's Kane. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. And he's had a hit!
Good try, very good try in fact. Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dixon. Now it's Schneider. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs, but in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. The raw pace, the energy, the athleticism. It's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
Okay, interesting. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. And that's gone loose. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's played. Hits one! Goal! Barcelona! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Mbappe!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider! And that is expertly dealt with. Lookman. He's found a way through. And he's taking no chances there. David Villa.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a fabulous ball. Schneider! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schneider. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Koundé with the clearance. And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Big chance! And one more try! Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Mendes. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Neymar. Pedri. Dixon. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Koundé. He's gone forward. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nuno Mendes. Little pass back. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's got away. Lookman! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lookman really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Schneider.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 42, Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
Dixon.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 9, Serge Gnabry.
Vitinha. David Villa. David Villa! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Villa has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So, third quarter of the game. Ronaldo with the short one. Pedri. Musiala.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Gnabry. Musiala. And the shot!
Substitution.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gnabry. Pedri. Vitinha! just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, what a game.
And Messi! Decent enough try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Schneider. Vitinha, real chance, David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedri. Oh, here's a chance. And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. That's going in strongly.
That's good pressing. Oh, what a mistake! A lot of space. It's one! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fagioli. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde! Valverde! Madrid with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Schneider. It's a good foot in there. Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the ball's run and the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pedri. And it's Schneider. Alexander-Arnold. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Fagioli. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Son Heung-min. And Fagioli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. And it's Jimenez. And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. That's headed upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Son Heung-min. And it's Schneider. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mind.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oyarzabal. 60 minutes played. Well, they could break here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa, he's shifting through the gears here. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Nuno Mendes didn't squeeze it through. Jimenez. Valverde. Caicedo. And Akanji. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Van Bouten. That's a sharp pass. Caicedo. Fagioli. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And they're back on the ball again. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Terrific header! And here's Lucas Moura. Oh, important interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He could be in here. David Villa. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. That's a decent clearance. Lucas Moura, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Schneid had a shot! Drilled in low. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's had a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Porto grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Schneider, Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at this, Vitinha! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Barcelona take the lead. Hoisted in. Looking for a corner. Schneider goes short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Porto are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got the shot away! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got space in the area. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he would... David Villa! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's through here. And the shot! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Porto get themselves back into contention. Chance! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
The attendance for this match
Barcelona
was
2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Big chance! Sticks it away!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Porto after 67 minutes is number 20. Substitution for Porto.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games. And that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's picked out the run. And through to the goalkeeper. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely measured pass. That has been cut short.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now then, the ball's come loose. Renato Augusto. 5 minutes left on the clock. Great work on the overlap.
Look, it's a run defence.
Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Substitution for Porto. Number 20, Chiquinho Suarez. Coming on the field is number 18, Neymar. Substitution.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 5 minutes.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's... And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That'll be a throw-in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Now can he find a finish? Oh, shooting chance! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, easy pickings there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Keeper's ball. Vitinha. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of Camavinga! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Camavinga. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Over to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And he was alert to it. Done delicately.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Palhinha kicks it up from the goal kick. That'll be a throw. And it's Conte. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chouameni. It's Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Conte. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Atletico Paranaense have it back and can go again. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Palmer. Now it's Foden. That is lovely. Mbappe. Vitinha. David Villa. Oh, red. Nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's played forward. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. Foden, and he's onside.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. David Villa. Schneider. Pedri. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Look at the space here. David Villa. Neuer can pick that up. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Now it's Neymar. David Villa. He's David Villa! Palmer. He's gone forward. Now it's Neymar. Interesting ball. Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides.
David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Dixon. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mbappe. Atletico Paranaense trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
The attendance for this match was
Threads one in.
72,306.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dixon. Now it's Schneider. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Foden. Can he put it away? It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to
Musiala! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he's surging through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Atletico Paranaense do have a chance to counter here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rodri. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Today to please take all without to be
after all of that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, and he's through the middle. Upamecano calmly anticipates.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nuno Mendes. Schneider. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Floated through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's Schneider. David Villa. Plenty to aim at here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa. Vitinha. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Gently done. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. Real chance! Yes!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
The goal scorer after 40 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Van Bouten. And it's Schneider.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Cucurella. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. And he's there to clear it. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Pedri. And he was alert to it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Crosses it into mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Dixon. Pedri. And it's Schneider. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa, and they can counter here. Oh, played right into his path. And this is room. He's got the shot away! There's a goal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 79 minutes is
Madrid take the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit could match.
David Villa! Oh, that could cost them.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Messi. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
They've played it short.
Coming on the field.
Pedri.
Number 20.
Now the finish!
Ronaldo.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I think we're about to see...
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Vitinha. It's Pedri. For Musiala. He's got space in the area!
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now, to all members of the
end of the
crowd.
game.
And now, lining up for
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Ronaldinho. Son Heung-min. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. That's a shade optimistic. Modric. Ronaldinho. Nilsson.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Modric goes short. There's the hit! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Modric, and it's Son Heung-min, and he's got the beating of his man. Neymar, and he's there to belt it away. And he was quick to react. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Neymar. Played out to the right. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Schneider. Vitinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. Nuno Mendes. And that has been knocked clear. And he's cut it out.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Modric. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... He's got the shot away! Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are doing very... It's Schneider! There's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Has a go! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
David Villa. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dapper that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Modric. He's found a way through. And it's Neymar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona making another change here. Gnabry coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Tries a shot! We've got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Madrid disappointing in the end there. Urgency. Now it's Gnabry.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Schneider. Out to the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 6.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Schneider plays it short. And the shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. What a game. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Totti. Cafu.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Played out towards the right wing. Fernando Torres. Schneider. He's looking wide. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's lofted through here. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Can't will they claim to that?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's found a way through. 5 minutes till the break. Campbell, the man we've all come to watch. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's on his way. He's got the shot away! He's got away with one there. Oh no, what has happened here? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Vitinha, and it's Schneider. Look at the space here. A lot of space ahead of him. David Villa! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has two. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedri. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. David Villa. Vitinha. Vitinha! No, not quite.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Fernando
So,
Torres.
time for changes on
Coming
both
on the
sides,
field
actually.
Is number 9, Romario. Substitution.
Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Iniesta. Played back in. He has found the way through. Dixon. Oh, it's a sweet ball that.
Indicated.
That has not gone well. Vieira. And that has put paid to that. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today. Please look.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Messi!
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence.
It's Neymar! Szoboszlai. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Szoboszlai. Looking for the runner. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kyle Walker. Bale powering forward here. Osimhen. Conte. And the ball is out of play. Pedri. Vitinha to Marquinhos. And it's Van Bauten. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Bale. And the shot! And he's straight offside. Can he put it away? Goal! Belgium! An act of charity gratefully received. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha, Szoboszlai with a definite foul there. Szoboszlai, Conte. This is Belgium's chance to counter-attack. Mbappe, now the finish! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. David Villa! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Xavi Alonso. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Bale. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Mbappe. Bale. Belgium claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
David Villa is flagged offside. Nuno Mendes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Osimhen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for
Neymar.
this match was
Good-looking ball.
70,987.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. And it's Schneider. To Schneider. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Dixon. Bale. And Cambiasso. Now it's Kante. Bale. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Bale. Oh, good. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Number 19.
Belgium find a position of real strength now.
Gareth Bale.
And they win it back again.
Gareth Bale.
Conte, quality ball.
Number 6. Cambiasso.
No, that's been intercepted.
Coming on the field is number 3.
Mendes going
Hernandez.
full steam ahead down the left flank. No joy this time.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 45.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Substitutions taking place.
Musiala. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Hernandez. And he's managed to get free.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's been caught on it here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 18.
Belgium making
Mbappe.
consecutive changes here.
Coming on the field.
He got amongst the
is
goals here,
number
and now
9.
he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And that is that. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And a quick reminder.
Have you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas.